Former President Trump hurt in an assassination attempt in Pennsylvania. This happened at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. It's just north of Pittsburgh. 2 people were killed, including the shooter, and 2 others were injured. Hello, everybody. I'm Latoya Edwards.
And I'm Raul Martinez. A lot happened yesterday. We do want to break this all down for you. We're going to have team coverage for you. Lauren Melendez and Mary Marcos will have reaction. But first, we want to start with Jeff Saperstone.
That's right, Jeff. Tell us exactly what happened here.
Developments here this morning. What we know right now, the FBI has now identified the shooter as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. This right here, new video of former President Trump arriving back in New Jersey. He's seen walking down the stairs of his plane under his own power as he waves to the people waiting below. It comes just hours after that assassination attempt.
I really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Just truly scary moments right there. The former president had just started speaking at the event in Butler, Pennsylvania, when the Secret Service says a shooter fired several shots from an elevated position. He ducked for cover, standing up. You saw moments later with blood running down his ear and smeared on his cheek. Secret Service agents swarmed the stage. Mr. Trump writing on social media that a bullet pierced the upper part of his right ear. The Secret Service quickly neutralized that shooter. 1 spectator was killed there, 2 others hurt.
The people in the bleachers behind us, somebody got popped. Somebody got killed. Somebody died. Somebody got shot. Like, this close to where we were.
Trump was talking, watching him. I heard pop, pop, pop. I thought it was like a cap gun. And my son's like, gun, get down. And next thing you know, everybody around us was down.
Know that at this time, we have no reason to believe that there is any other existing threat out there.
So a lot of fast-moving developments in this story. Of course, President Joe Biden calling the shooting sick and says there's no place for this kind of violence. On social media, former President Trump thanked law enforcement and sent condolences to the families of the victims. We will monitor the latest for you all morning long. Live in the newsroom, Jeff Saperstone, NBC 10 Boston.
Jeff, appreciate it. The fallout from the assassination attempt continues with all eyes on the Secret Service right now. NBC 10's Lauren Melendez live in our newsroom. Lauren, how could something like this happen, and what were the gaps in security? Those are the questions people are asking.
And those are questions that the FBI's crisis response team is now tasked with answering as we witness a historic security failure on many levels. What we know is that people were screened multiple times. That may be even more concerning. This is all according to a security expert we spoke to. He's already considering how the fallout will affect future campaign rallies.
Smaller in scale. I see as far as the amount of attendees are allowed to join the rally. I also see a greater increase in your fusion centers, your intelligence piece. You know, it's unfortunate this is where we're at. The violence has been escalating. We've seen this over the last several years.
Oh, NBC News talked to a slew of former security agents, everyone from ATF to former Secret Service to security details for world leaders. They all agree the shooter's ability to not only get through with the weapon, but to be able to secure an elevated position to take a shot at Donald Trump. That is incredibly concerning. Those are positions that should normally be secured. And we know there were likely canines sniffing for explosive and other weapons. People were again screened before being allowed to be let in. Trump himself had a significant security detail. We saw them emerge very quickly after the shots were fired. Now, I want to make sure it's clear the shots were fired from outside the Secret Service security perimeter for the rally, but this is all according to 3 senior U.S. law enforcement officials. And again, the FBI is digging into this. They're combing through this. We are waiting for answers from them. In the newsroom this morning, I'm Lauren Melendez.
Thank you.